Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the third grade concept of perimeter. This is standard 3.7b in the great state of Texas, and we are using number 13 off the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a rectangular business card, and we are supposed to use the rulers that are provided in the materials at the beginning of the STAAR test to measure the length and width. Now those materials have two different rulers. They have a centimeter ruler and an inch ruler. Now this is one of the few items in each test where you have to provide your own measurements, and that's why you see here I actually cut out a copy of each of those rulers to put next to the length and the width so we can at least measure this. So we need to find the perimeter. Let's make sure we understand what perimeter means. Perimeter is the outside. So we're needing to find the distance around this business card. Whenever we are looking at area, that's the inside. That's when you put squares, either real squares or imaginary squares, inside of a shape, and you count how many square units there are. Right now we're looking for outside. They told us that we want it in centimeters, and we see that all of our answers are in cm. So that's why we've chosen the centimeters. Now, when we are looking for the perimeter, we've got a few different equations we can use. The perimeter of any object is just all the sides. So in this case, it's a four-sided shape. It's a quadrilateral. So it's going to be side plus the side plus the side plus the side. But there's an easier way to do it. For a rectangle, we can look at a different equation. We can look at it like this. We can look at 2 times the length. We're going to double the length, and then we're going to add that to doubling the width. Double the length, double the width. I'll show you how both of those work just the same. So let's measure. You notice we've got our centimeters ruler, not our inches ruler, and we've got this 0 lined up right here with the edge, pretty close. Doesn't have to be exact, but just make sure your 0 is lined up with the edge. So then we're going to find this edge, and we're going to go to the nearest centimeter. So that is really close to 9. It's not exactly 9, but for our purposes, let's just say 9 centimeters. And then we're going to look at our width here, and so we've got our 0 kind of lined up. It's not quite lined up, so let's pretend it's lined up there. And so there we go. There's our width right there. Is going to go towards that 5. So we've got a length and width of 9 centimeters and 5 centimeters. How do we turn that into a perimeter? Well, one way to do it would be to say side plus side plus side plus side. So we just say if the bottom is 9, we know the top is going to be 9. No need in a rectangle to measure all 4 sides. All you need to do is measure 4 sides, because you know the opposite sides are going to be congruent in a rectangle. So now we just need to add 5 and 9 and 5 and 9. And so we can do that here. 5 plus 9 plus 5 plus 9. So that's going to be kind of a pain here. So that's 14 plus 9 is 19 plus 9 is 28. But I'm not really a big fan of these big stacks. So let me try this other one right here where I double the length. So I'm going to say P equals, let's double the length here. The length is 9. So 2 times 9, well, that's going to make 18. And then double the width, that's 5. 2 times 5, it equals 10. Add those two together, and there we go. 28 centimeters. Your answer is B.